Hi Cliff fans and welcome to another one of my 5 minute Cliff album reviews, and today I'm going to review or re-review Cliff's 2018 album Rise Up. This was released in November 2018 and it reached number 4 in the British album chart. In January 2019 I did a short review on them. I ranked the songs from my least favourite on the album to my most favourite on the album. I think Reborn ended up being my favourite song on the album at that time. So I thought it's nearly 2 years now since we've had this album, so I thought I'd do another review and see if any of my thoughts have changed on some of the songs. There are definitely a couple of songs that I prefer now that I didn't 2 years ago. And so here's my review. The album reached number 4 in the British album chart. There was a couple of singles released. Rise Up was the first single released, and I think that got to number 1 in the single vinyl charts. So that was fantastic, but it had no impact on the official charts, so it didn't really make the official chart. Reborn as well was released as a single. That failed to chart as well, even though it's probably one of the strongest songs on the album. It's absolutely fantastic. It did make it a brilliant single, but there was no physical singles released. And I said this before, Cliff fans don't really download, unfortunately. So it wasn't. It didn't do anything in the charts. I prefer to have the physical single as well, but and also we had the album, so probably people thought, well, what's the point in downloading the single when you have the album already? But anyway, I'll go through some of the tracks. Rise. It opens with Rise Up, absolutely fantastic song written by Terry Britton, who wrote countless songs for Cliff, including Devil Woman, Carrie, most of the Rock and Roll Juvenile album, Hard User, Never Say Die, just countless songs for Cliff. Great track, great opener to it was the first song we were introduced to this album. We got the song, I think, to we could listen to the song on YouTube and Spotify back in, I think, September. So that was absolutely fantastic and got us really excited about this album. The next track, as I say, is Reborn. This was my favourite song back when I first got the album. I still absolutely love it. Still a 10 out of 10 for me. Followed by Everybody's Someone, which was a cover. It was a cover duet with Olivia Newton-John. The original was by Leanne Rimes and Brian McFadden, and this Cliff and Olivia's version is absolutely much better, I feel. Brilliant song. Followed by It's Gonna Be Alright, which is another 10 out of 10. Absolutely good. The first kind of upbeat song on the album. Well, I suppose Rise Up is an upbeat song as well. Followed by Stardust, which is absolutely beautiful. That's become a fan favourite. Followed Dancing Into Nightfall, which I think I said was my least favourite, one of my least favourites when I did this review back in January 2019. The song has grown on me now. I still, if I was to go through all the tracks, it'd still be probably my least favourite, but still an excellent track. Followed by River Flow, which has gone right up and up and up for me. I absolutely love the song. That's gone right up for me. That's a definite 10 out of 10. Followed by Wide, Deep and High, which is another fan favourite, written by Chris Eaton. And that follows There's One, which Cliff actually featured in his tour last year in the Encore 60th 60th anniversary concert Encore. He actually featured There's One, which is absolutely beautiful. It's definitely one of my favourites on the album as well. Followed by That's What the Night Is For, which Cliff said he was going to actually do in the Encore concert, which he never did, which was a pity because I was looking forward to hearing that one. And that follows with Everything That I Am. It's probably my favourite song on this entire album. I absolutely love this song. I can't get enough of this song. It was released as a single as well. Didn't do anything. It didn't get anywhere. Released as a download. So As I say, Cliff fans don't tend to download. And the final song on there's a couple of bonus tracks, but the final song on the album itself is The Miracle of Love, which I said before, I'm not a big fan of Christmas songs on this type of CD. Um, yeah, I don't really like Christmas songs on CDs like this. This is an album, as I said before, I just want to play right through the year, and you can't really play Christmas songs through the year. But it has actually, over the last couple of years, become one of my favourite Cliff Christmas songs. I have it on my Cliff Christmas playlist on my Spotify. And it's going to continue to be on that playlist for the next few years, and I absolutely love it. The bonus tracks I didn't get into on my last review, The Minute You're Gone, Misty Nights, Devil Woman, Some People, absolutely fantastic, absolutely beautiful with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. I'd love them to do a full album. Hopefully at some stage they do. It would have been great for the 80th birthday actually to release a full album with the Royal Philharmonic, with them updating some of Cliff's classics. You can imagine what We Don't Talk Anymore would sound like, and some of the early stuff like 12th and Ever, and yeah, some of the ballads. It's All in the Game. I reckon it would sound absolutely beautiful with an orchestra in the background. So overall, it's no surprise I give this album a 10 out of 10. And again, this was meant to be a 5-minute review. It's gone into nearly 7 minutes now. But there's so many good songs on this album. I loved it when it first came out. Still love it now. 10 out of 10. Rise Up.